Aha! Hello, welcome. Apologies for that slightly longer intro. I had a few difficulties trying to sign into PlayStation Now. For some reason it signed me out and I couldn't quite remember which email I'd used to sign up to it. But anyway, hello, my name's Sammy McLeod. I do a variety of cloud gaming based content. Now normally I'd say I focus on Stadia, going on to GeForce Now and PlayStation Now. Today the focus is PlayStation Now because it's to explain why, I have to really go back to when I started getting involved in video games. My first experience with video games was actually going around to a family friend's, my godparents' house, and watching I called him uncle, but in reality he was a godparent, playing the original Ratchet Clank game on my PlayStation 2. I was 6 or 7 at the time. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what was going on. I absolutely loved it. I thought I've got to get one of these. I've got to get a PlayStation. So that Christmas, I got that with the game, and ever since then, Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation franchises have been sort of my go-to for gaming. I'm one of the few people who liked the movie, for crying out loud, and it breaks my heart that I've not been able to play the PS4 or obviously the PS5 game hasn't come out yet. And if anyone from Insomniac is watching, or anyone from Sony is watching, or if I ever make it big, Insomniac, Sony, for crying out loud, get Ratchet & Clank PS4 on PlayStation Now on the PC. Get Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart on PlayStation Now on the PC. Get your exclusives on the cloud platforms. I'm more than happy, even if we have to buy an extra subscription, we have to pay a bit extra just to play the Ratchet & Clank series, I would. And whilst we're at it, maybe the Gran Turismo games as well? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Anyway, let's get into the game. This isn't a stream from the start. This isn't a playthrough, far from it. I'm going to be picking up from one of my playthroughs I've done at my own time, as long as I can get to the right window. It's that window, which for some reason didn't show up. There we go. It's up. Now I'm hoping that we'll get some sound coming through in a few seconds. Obviously I can check the monitor on here, that's working. I can hear my voice nice and easily. I'm waiting for the game to load up. The loading times on PlayStation are a little bit longer, but the performance is just as good as I've found on GeForce Now or other cloud platforms. Stadia is that little bit above, but to be honest, it is still very, very playable. I paid for PlayStation Now. I haven't been given any codes for this. I wish I had. I'd love to be given codes. I'd love to be given that opportunity. I haven't yet. Maybe I'll start asking around. I don't know. But I did buy a year's worth of PlayStation Now. I can hear the music coming in. Brilliant. If you are in chat, thank you very much. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, say hello in chat. I'm going to be interacting with chat as we go through. Start button, not X. Old habits die hard. So there is a community option. I'm going to go through that later. I don't think I've really done much in the community. But you can see I've got just under 6 hours worth played in this game. I reckon I'm about 60% of the way through, which sort of makes sense. It's around a 10-hour game. So my first playthrough, I've not done challenge mode. I've completed this game many times. And my hope is to, once I've got this playthrough completed, I will start looking through the Insomniac Museum, the bonus levels and such like. I'm going to refresh chat just to see everyone there.
Bonjour, Monsieur Lombax. I see you picked up on our little signal. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go.
So we're straight into a boss fight. Okay, so thank you very much, Kuma Assassin. Unitrix is asking if I'm Coop Master. I can either confirm or deny if I'm Coop Master. Single player this game as a single player experience, which you won't get on other channels who get mistaken for being stay a bit focused. my health ready, so let's
The clock belongs to Dr. Nefarious now.
try and destroy this shit. Looking at some health up in bolts. I don't need bolts. Oh, I've got a shield. Why did I not notice? I forgot I had a shield. Not dropping any. Oh,
If you only knew the
this
future
is
as we do.
annoying.
When Nefarious takes control of the clock, there will be no escape.
Yes, that is 20% now. Sorry,
Okay, I need support. I am still engaged in Understood. All units.
and then just bang, get shot. RJ Stadia channel, thank you very much for joining. And Unitrix, I hope I'll be able to join the Splash Damage team playing Outcasters on their channel. But I might get carried away playing this, and I did tell them that.
Unfortunately, this is
Well,
as
they'll
far
survive
as
without
you
me, I'm
go.
sure.
You will pay for what you did to
I have
me.
realised that really my complaining about how much health I had left, you could actually see. So, 2 seconds. I reached out to my stream deck and turned my webcam off. In doing so, I would probably hit the wrong button and something would go wrong. So I'm just warning you now.
You are good, but we are better. Please cooperate us. Okay, I need support.
You can't bounce. Besides, you can get that from
I grow tired of you. I am still engaged in target. It can't be our voice for media. Understood. All units. Target bogey has coordinates 967 and fire at will. You poor thing. Did you think we would allow you to ruin our future?
This isn't going to work. I'm not going to. So I'm down to the final point.
You are good, but we are better. Please cooperate us. Captain, he's broken past the assault team. I am bracing myself. All units move into defensive position.
There you go. Right, I'll turn my webcam off now.
Now entering Vermilion sector.
Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare all the way through. But you can see I've got 200 hit points. Each hit gives me 20.
Bonjour, Monsieur Lombax. I see you picked up on our little signal. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go.
Kuma Assassin 52 Mad Dog says, imagine we've got PS Now on Stadia. Those are not the words, but that's basically. I don't get the appeal of having cloud services access through other cloud services. So the issue of latency is often brought up against Stadia and other cloud services in general. On their own, cloud services are very good. I can't get help. But you start stacking them up against each other, and we've done this multiple times on my parent channel, Ratchet Clank, where we've played Stadia through Shadow. Now we've done that for legitimate reasons. We've been trying to stream using Shadow because that was stream 4K with a lot less workload going through our local machines. But what that then means is you're adding Shadow lag, which there is some, to the stadium, which again then is south. On their own, you're okay.
Did you think we would allow you to ruin our future?
It's 5 with just Stadia lag, or just PlayStation Now lag, or just Shadow lag. You start putting them together, you start noticing it. On a game like F1 2020, which is a game you frequently go to for those airlines, you feel it a lot because you're relying on the button time a lot more than you are for, I'd even say, games like Avicii and Vector, or those rhythm games like Partway. Outside spare weapon. My game audio's driving it. I will try and figure that out later on. Thank you very much for letting me know.
Understood. All units, target bogey at coordinates 967 and fire at will.
But shoot, you can still do it. I can just about hear myself on its own, which, to be fair, is probably... Yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to take the opportunity to
Now entering
move over to webcam because I don't want you guys to see quite what I've got on my screen. We'll go there, and oh, I completely forgot which one I was supposed to be using. So let's just turn them all down to roughly the same level.
sector.
Of course I could have it open like that. There we go. Game audio. Of course it's game audio. But that's going to be a lot better now. So hopefully you can hear me a bit better. But yeah, as I was saying, you don't really want to layer the cloud systems. Having the games from PlayStation Now on Stadia, I totally agree. I think this changing weapon worked. I managed to get her down to the first shield a lot easier. Got the second one coming up. I think I've got it this time. Got it this time. Come on, come on. Yes! God, that took me 5 or 6 attempts, and it really shouldn't have done. So, they mentioned Nefarious then. Dr. Nefarious is the big bad of perhaps the entire series, but certainly in this game. And they, so he's taken control of the Great Clock, which controls the flow of time in the universe. And they make this big thing about how his great plan is a secret, but it's quite obvious what he wants to do is reverse time and change everything so that he wins, as opposed to Ratchet or anyone else he's fighting. They make this big thing about how it's supposed to be a secret plan. Reference it in that line of dialogue we heard back then, where the ship explodes just before she's about to blurt out his plan. It's a good laugh.
Clank's
Fight another one now.
terminates somewhere inside the Citadel. This calls for a classic smash and grab.
Blimey, what weapons have I got? My Sonic Erupt is not fully upgraded yet, so let's take out that swarm. Azimuth there helping, but of course not really helping. Armour, no, that's not going to help. Controls feel a little bit different to what I'm used to. Did I really try and jump across that? I'm fairly certain I shouldn't have done that. It'll respawn me back by the ship now.
Somewhere inside the citadel. This calls for a classic smash and grab.
Just been given an interesting Twitter DM, which I'm not going to say just yet because I'm not sure who knows and who doesn't, although that does seem like it's fairly out in the open now. Where did he come from? Actually, that is a genuine question in the Ratchet universe. Where did the Lombexes come from?
That bolt's rusted. We're going to need some more.
Yeah. We know how this works. Jump. Got some enemies there, so... Whoa, lots of enemies. And yes, you are hearing that correctly, this enemy is burping. No, sorry, the enemy isn't, the weapon is. There we go. This is what happens when you don't upgrade your weapons quickly enough. You become vastly underpowered and you end up having to use something like Buzzblades, which are a lot better suited to, well, just about anything really. Whilst we're here, we'll clean up the crates. Come back here, battery bot. There we go. Jump and sling my way back over. Didn't necessarily expect to oh, it's this way. Ah, and then there's those jump pads, which rather helpfully have X on them to remind you which button it is you use to jump. As if anyone who ever played PlayStation forgot which button they used to jump. Ooh, Buzzblades are a little bit underpowered. Certainly compared to what I remember, which was the Buzzblades being almost overpowered. I'm supposed to get the rift inducer at some point in this game. Anyway, battery bot. Follow the line of bolts. Then a nice long distance throw. I'm about to grab those boxes because I'm bound to need them. Soak up the oil. Put it on the rusted bolt. Rusted boat. Very different type of game. Was the gold bolt always around here? I must have. Maybe this is one of the gold bolts that I just get. I don't I don't really worry about it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to pause. I'm going to just stop playing just so I can share this with some people. There we go. Anyway, that's that done. Back to the game. Apologies for that. I'm trying to exercise my journalistic instinct, which seems to say that no one else had caught up on that yet. Oh, Tesla spikes. Tesla spikes are really good, considering I hated them the first time I played. I'll just get them to keep running through this triangle. Upgrade! Nice use of that explosive. Oh, now we've got some aerial. In which case, I'll just use these are due an upgrade as well in a second. Get those later. I've been tagged in a video by someone I've not seen for years. That's always worrying. It's all happening tonight, isn't it? Ah. I see exactly what it is. It's nothing to do with me appearing in the back of shot at all.
That ought to do it. Come on. We have to find a way into the
It's
citadel.
something completely useless. Thank you very much for that.
This airship may be our ticket inside. See if you can unlock the loading platform.
Oh, this is why I hated Wikipedia. Which is a shame because, well, it's a planet that's seemingly populated by women of a certain type. Being very careful how I say that.
We're close. I can feel it.
I want to know how my webcam's still showing when I've got it saying it's switched off. Oh well. I've done this so many times before in the past and I've hated this level so much. I've just memorised that. It's those two.
Well. If it isn't the galaxy's favorite Lombaxes, come to rescue your little friend.
Our quarrel isn't with you, Cassiopeia. Hand over Clank and we'll cause no more trouble.
Cause no more trouble, huh? Karina and Libra are dead thanks to you. And now that we've gotten what we need from the caretaker, his time has come. Valkyries! Destroy the Lombaxes!
She's going to kill Clank. I'm going after her. General, wait!
Come on, get rid of the wings and they fall to their deaths. Oh, no. Okay. Try again. No, I'm out of buzz blades. Adjudicator. Dynamo Doom. Haha, Dynamo Doom. Groove Grav is only really useful against bosses. Oh, Rach won't give an answer to that. You've got to be more subtle for starters. Nanotech upgrade. I've got more health. Because it happens just like that in the real world as well. Turn to the ship. Don't need to do that yet. Pick up the ammo. I wonder if I can trick the leveling up system.
Poor little thing.
Ooh, little burps. There you go, that's a big one. Oh, there's more of them. Me burping at girls. Why am I singing again? Oh, that's new. I've never seen that. I played this game when it was out, and I've never seen that. Blimey, I played this game when it was out. Doesn't stop me doing stupid stuff like that, though. This game was out 2009. Yeah. I'm fairly certain I played it when it was released.
Poor thing. You wandered right into our Valkyrie training course.
Yeah, this game
No
definitely.
man has ever
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah.
Farewell, Ratchet. Take solace in the fact that you never stood a chance.
Right, now I'm going to need Zircon, and yeah, let's use Buzz Blades as well. Oh wait, this was a silly little... Oh, I've wasted a Zircon. There we go. No man has ever survived that, apparently. Makes me very special. Girls don't normally tell me I'm special. It's normally on the other side. No? Okay. I just wanted to run up. And that was nearly not enough. Blimey.
Still alive? Well, let's see how you survive a silo of deadly nerve toxin.
Am I right, lads?
Don't forget to hold your breath.
Oh. I think there was enough of them in that. Please not more, please not more. Oh. Yeah, I know, Zircon, there's no one around to kill. What? Oh, it's there. Okay. I threw a Zircon and
You'll pay for that.
Ratchet,
I haven't been able to use him yet.
buildings and still no sign of Clank. They must have
He's
moved
just
him into
following me,
Cassio
hasn't shot
headquarters.
anything. That's
Tracking her
all.
right now. Just hold off the
There we
rest
go.
of them.
I'm sorry, Ratchet. I should have known the Valkyries faked that distress call. It was foolish of me to suggest the assault.
All that matters right now.
Don't believe that.
Help me find it.
I do not believe I did that. Missed that jump. I was trying to skip the final one because I knew I was a little bit slower earlier. Missed. Okay. Okay. Need to stop playing about. There we go. And of course I lost Berserkon. Buzz blades, or just burp at them. Yeah, just burp at them. Oh, that was Ratchet Clank 3 that had the weird upgrade bug. Although, technically speaking, I don't think it was a bug. Is that not it? No? Oh. Finish off some buzzblades. Jay, thanks very much for joining. And Unitrix, would I recommend PlayStation Now or GFN? Yes. I would fully recommend any cloud service. I believe with GFN you get a 7-day free trial. Right, whoa. You get a 7-day free trial with PlayStation Now, and GFN it's not a free trial, but you can have a free account which gives you access to some of the games. Not some of the games, it gives you access to the games for one hour at a time. Does Avengers work on my PS Now? I haven't tried it yet. It's the first time I've played on PlayStation Now since the weekend. I've been playing through some Detroit Become Human, so I've been recording that on the weekends. I knew there was something on the other side. I'm going to adjust my headset a little bit. I don't want to modify my constructor weapons. I don't use them. I'll probably try and collect them all later, just because this is the kind of game I will 100%. Right, nice rhythm. And there we go.
Oh, man.
Hello, Ratchet. I see.
Yeah, I know.
So Jay's saying that Avengers doesn't work on PlayStation Now in Belgium. Oh wait, Buzzblades. This is where you want the Zircon. because then you can focus on throwing battery bots into place, whilst the Zircon, who is ridiculously overpowered because, well, he's Zircon, will that one. Fine. Oh, I picked him up. I thought I picked him up. Where'd he go? There he is. No, I don't know what the situation would be with Avengers not working in Europe. Is that a? Do you know if it's just Europe? If it's just Belgium, or whether it's Europe in general? I suppose you don't know whether it's UK. That's why you're asking me. There she goes. Oh, that's a light. Okay, I thought, what's that glowing thing? 'Cause of course, I start wondering what on earth things are in this game, because I remember them so well. Normally, that needs to go out as well. No, out. Then let go. Rotate it around. Bingo! Right, time to blow up at some girls again. Oh, that might be a little bit framing. I don't know the frames per second for PlayStation Now. What I can say is how the game feels, and it feels absolutely fine. Yay!
You've just upgraded to the supersonic eruptor. You're genetically mutated.
Supersonic Eruptor, which is
And quite frankly, uglier. Enjoy.
there's more of them coming behind me, isn't there? No? Okay. Oh, right. Oh, didn't think that through. I didn't expect him to get up. Okay, so it looks like Avengers on PlayStation Now is having some difficulties. Thank you very much. I'm learning all sorts of stuff on this stream. I will check that out, and well, if I experience the same difficulties, you can be guaranteed I'll raise it tomorrow. PlayStation Now will be covered as part of the Cloudy Roundup, which is 7 o'clock, and I'm joining.
Clank! What have you done to him?
Nothing compared to what I'm about to do to you.
Mummy. Oh, they're acid bombs. That's why I can't. No. Slingshot's not on the quick select. Come on, Sammy, you know this. Quick select also doesn't. Where is she? Big girl, where is she? There's someone. Yeah. I never used to trust that in the old days. When young Sammy was playing the Ratchet Clank series, he never trusted that the slingshot would equip itself. It's not going to be an update, bug. I'm going to have earned this upgrade normally. That's why. That's why. Because sometimes your brain forgets, and I just. No, I don't want to burp at the big girl. That seems highly offensive. And circle, not triangle, as I'm jumping off the edge. Oh, didn't get the box breaker, did I? There she is. Oh, new attack. You see, she's easy because she's not a spaceship. I know the controller vibrates quite a lot during this. Oh.
Hello, Ratchet.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Fine. You?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I'm just gonna lie here for a while, though, okay?
So
I had to mute microphone whilst this thing vibrated so much.
I should have stopped Nefarious sooner.
It is all right, Ratchet. Nefarious will pay for what he has done. The only thing that matters now is that we keep the clock safe.
But don't worry. Once the past has been corrected, you'll have the full support of the Lombax Praetorian Guard. The clock will be in good hands.
You do not understand. Time cannot be changed. Using the clock improperly could rip the very fabric of existence.
Or it could save an entire race of Lombaxes who risked their lives to defend this galaxy.
Ratchet, remember the Dimensionator. Some risks are not worth taking.
Well, maybe Clank's right. If there's even a chance it could destroy the universe, the risk is just too great.
Risk? Risk is what makes us who we are. Ratchet, our kind is lost without us. Think of how many that clock can save. Think of your parents.
I'm sorry. We need to stop Nefarious before he makes the same mistake we almost did. So, you coming, General? General?
Well, that didn't go too well. So, the big story in all of that is Alistair Azimuth, who's one of the only few Ratchets, one of the only few people left in Ratchet's species, wants to reverse time to bring the rest of his species back. But of course you can't turn back time, even if you can find a way.
Is that Captain Quark?
Clank? Well, I'll be Scrunch's uncle. Where'd you come from?
There's no time to explain. We need
Right,
to stop Nefarious
so
from
I
reaching the
think
clock. We're on our way to the
we'll,
station now.
well, instead of going to space station, oh no, we've done Benelius Alpha apparently. How do we do Benelius Alpha?
Ever. In fact, when we get home, let's never talk about this again.
We will meet you outside the
Hey, Spot. Pardon the intrusion, but the Agorians asked me to let you know there's a new tournament opening up.
Oh, now I've got 300 health.
I think they're still sour about your last victory. Just drop by the Corthos.
With this one, apparently I've done that as well.
Extra scratch.
Okay. I'm not sure what was supposed to happen there.
Now entering Vermilion sector.
Right, let's try again.
Max identified. Alert, Dr. Nefarious.
How to? Oh, we've got to push it into him. Right, okay. We got them in the end, kids. So I wanted to check something on my microphone. That's an interesting one, that.
Ratchet, come in. I'm on an asteroid inside the main perimeter. Come meet me as soon as you can.
I have triangulated Captain Quark's position.
Oh, hello.
Taking to your nest.
Sorry, I didn't realise there was enemies there. Thankfully, it was just a single hit. Magnet. Oh, the magnet launcher and the rift inducer. Oh, they both could be useful, and I can buy both. So there we go.
The Rift Inducer 5000 was created to fill the death by interdimensional being niche. The being, named Fred by our engineers, enjoys moonlight strolls along the beach, reading and mauling unsuspecting enemies with brutal efficiency. Whoa, look at that. Fred must be hungry. The Rift Inducer 5000, available only at GrumbleNet.
Rift inducer and the magnet launcher is also going to be useful.
Is ideal for incapacitating large enemies on the battlefield.
So I've got something for large enemies, and the rift inducer will be good for smaller enemies.
Will imprison the poor goon in a deadly web of electricity, giving you a supreme tactical advantage. Now you can blow him up or make your escape. The magnet launcher, available only at GrumbleNet.
That's put me low on a lot of bolts, and of course, no my luck. Nope, still can't buy the Hyperflex armor, so that's a relief. R2 and square to comet throw it. Oh, it could be a perfect chance to use the what should we call it? Magnet launcher. I bought it 2 minutes ago and I've forgotten the name. Camo crate. A few extra bolts from that, going to be useful. Omni Soaker, which will cool down these absolutely red hot things there. There we go. Can't cool it down any further than that. Spamming the square button. Another camo crate. Circle. Circle. RJ Sadia, welcome back. Thanks very much. Oh, has it spawned me right back to the show? There we go. I'll just use magnet launcher on these enemies for, because that gives me an opportunity to start upgrading that. Already 20 minutes looking at my game, deciding what I want to play. Well, if you're looking at PlayStation Now, I fully recommend trying out indeed any of the Ratchet Clank games. So this game is the third in a trilogy of games in the series, but unfortunately for some reason we've only put games 2 and 3 of the trilogy on PS Now. So I suggest playing through Quest for Booty and then A Crack in Time, which is this game. You could also play. Just think, how many platforms could you play Borderlands 3 on tonight? There we go, that's better. We're trying to get that Zony. The only thing we can do is use that hover boots point. This is the kind of place that spawns enemies. There we go. There we go. Magnet launcher level 2. Ubisoft Plus is going out. Going out for what? Because you see, I've heard stories about it possibly being in Stadia outside the US, but I'm yet to see anything that actually properly confirms that, other than, let's be fair, wishful thinking. You got PS Now, GeForce Now, Stadia, Ubisoft Plus, EA Pro. Okay, you know Ubisoft Plus is going out from your list of subscriptions you've got. Okay. I need to get a bit more into Ubisoft Plus. That will start happening when I start picking up a bit more GeForce Now, which I've also got plans to do. That's coming. And that actually starts this Friday. Oh, through a gap in the rocks. I'll be playing some Rocket League on GeForce Now, an old favourite. free to play and available across platforms. I better not have respawned and kept the Zoni locked up. Okay, is that not it? I thought that would have been it. No? Okay. Bolts lead me to a constructo mod. Don't need that. Don't want the constructo mod at the moment. Am I? Yeah, I am, aren't I? Don't worry, kids. You won't be as bad at this game as I am. Is it already water? No, it's not. Fine, we'll kill you. I was trying to do it without killing you, thinking that'd be quicker, and then realising, of course, that wasn't quicker at all. Oh, I can't use the hover boots and the Omni Soak at the same time. It's the first time I've done 3 hits, and all 3 of them have actually hit the enemies. Where are you going, little Zoni? There we go. Is the new Ratchet Clank out yet? No. Rift Apart is out in, I think it's either June or July. Really looking forward to the game, apart from the fact it is only available on PS5 at the moment. Sony haven't got a good history of putting their exclusives on cloud like Xbox have. That might change in the future, of course, we never know. But right now we will have to wait. Or indeed, as I very nearly did, go and buy a PS5 if you want to play games like that. And I very nearly did buy a PS5. So the only thing that convinced me not to, I'll say it, the only thing that convinced me not to buy the PS5 that Gem was selling is the fact that I'd already spent a similar amount of money on upgrading my PC / fixing my PC. There you go, Buzz Blades, level 5. Doom Blades. Looking a little bit artifacty on the cloud. This is a PS3 game, so it is only 720p, so quite why I decided to stream in 1080 tonight, I've got no idea. Oh well, I'm sure there is a genuine reason. I can't think of it right now, but PS5's hard to come by these days. Yeah, exactly, and I had one looking at me at what I was sure I could have got at a price similar to what I paid for the PC, but in the end, no, I couldn't justify paying for the PC and PS5.
I can't wait out here all night. Well, I mean, I can, just won't want to. There's no TV.
You see, I know these guys Goovatron. Magnet launcher level 3. Oh, okay. Those things are shooting missiles at me. Right. Oh, let's just get the adjudicator out and be done with it. A massive overpowered rocket launcher. Yeah, I spent 600-700 quid on the PC on getting it working and making sure that I'd future-proofed it a little bit. PS5 would have cost me about 500-600 quid at least, and I just wasn't going to do it.
Welcome back, little guy. The nefarious space station.
Alright,
I don't care about the cutscenes. I just want to get to the gameplay.
The final showdown between good and evil. Can you smell that? That's drama, baby.
I smell something, and it's definitely not drama.
Hey, look on the bright side. At least we're not being squished to death by the Pistons. Cover me. I'm about to do something impressive. Muscles aching. Arms.
Hey.
Looking good.
Blockage detected in trash compactor 714. Shutting down compactor.
Ratchet, did you hear that? I did it! Ha ha! Technology! I just made you my... That one was a little too close.
The troopers will be here any moment. We need to keep moving.
Of course, now it lets me control the camera. It didn't let me control the camera through any part of that level. I want the rift inducer. These magnets are not going to be good.
How did they not fall for that?
Why am I using the wrench on him? Why am I using the wrench on him?
I'll teach you to shoot a lady.
Well, at least I've got enough weapons to make it an interesting fight. Oh, goody. I think a Grootron glove's coming. There we go. Grootron glove, level 3. Oh, I don't. Whoa, I didn't realise I was that low on health. That was supposed to be pretty damn good. Oh, crying it out. Oh, stop spawning enemies. It's not funny. Is that it? No, of course it's not. Oh. I hate those big dark blue things. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. That is it. And the other side. Yep. There we go. There was no way I was getting past that without being caught. I don't think stealth is really a thing in this part of the level. It is later. You'll see exactly what I mean. Hello. You shoot me, I kill you.
This elevator appears to be coded into Nefarious' circuitry. We will need the Hollow Guys to access it.
Sounds reasonable. Oh, not more of them. That was pretty nerve-wracking. Thankfully I could use Quark as a bit of a decoy.
Security grid deactivated.
Nice work. Clank, phase 2 is your part of the mission. Up into the vent and head for Nefarious's office. We'll cover you from here.
Computer, take dictation.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Things to do once the clock is under my control. Number 1, double-cross remaining Valkyries and retire Lord Vorsalon. Number 2, re-establish vendetta against organic life forms. And number 3, Iron Sons.
Hollow Guys complete. I'm returning to the rendezvous point.
Must have forgot to tune the auto-scaler. Ah, well, close enough. Try your vocal modulator.
Test.
1, 2. It works! Now, let's finish this and go home.
how may I be of assistance? The search for Ratchet has our armada stretched thin, but we do have a small fleet on the outer perimeter. They should arrive just as soon as they've completed their patrols, sir.
Eli, thanks very much for joining. It's doing quite well. I'm playing through some of my favourite game, favourite game of all time actually, Ratchet Clank, A Crack in Time. This is PS Now, PlayStation Now. Yep, thank you very much. I'm really enjoying this. It's available for, I believe, a 7-day free trial. You get this game alongside plenty of others. Marvel Avengers is currently included in the price. We don't know whether it's actually on the available itself. For some reason we seem to have Marvel Avengers seems to have avoided being caught, being playable.
Where are you, Lawrence?
Yes, sir, you rang. Yes,
You're a Mac user. Yeah, they haven't got anything for iOS yet. That's a fair.
Oh, I'm afraid a fleet landing would be impossible.
Perhaps there is a
Okay.
way to clear the landing platform.
Dr. Nefarious, you didn't have to come all the way over here. The Hypernova defense laser is quite capable.
Freddy Photo, yes, PS Now does seem good. I'm absolutely loving it. Slightly biased. I've been a PlayStation guy the majority of my gaming life.
Only a few asteroids remain. Would you like to do the honors? Just ordering you. Don't worry, sir. That component is completely replaced. Just ordering you. An excellent shot. At this rate, you'll be at the great clock in time.
Ratchet, there are still asteroids blocking the landing platform. We will need to dispose of them before the fleet can initiate landing protocols.
Shooting, sir. The landing platform is clear. Lawrence is standing.
Yes, sir, you rang. I really am quite
Now
busy,
we can.
sir, but you...
Which GPU do you have? So,
Oh, goody.
assuming you mean on PC, I've got a 1050 Ti, which is plenty enough for what I want. I'm a cloud gamer, so I don't use that GPU for much, to be honest. It keeps up. It allows me to play. I'm playing Fall Guys locally, so I can play that absolutely fine. Oh yeah, we use the.
Sir, I apologize, but I must intervene for your own good.
Get out of my way!
There we go. Destroy the fleet. It is a very good GPU. I've had no problems. In fact, it's the one thing that I was certain I wasn't going to replace when I upgraded the laptop.
Very close to you right now.
That might be because it was also fairly expensive to upgrade it. But
I may need a little backup. Step here.
anymore. Yep, that's gone. I'm just spamming the fire button. I've upgraded a couple of weapons tonight. I don't need to upgrade anymore, really. Actually, I do. Yeah, let's. Right, okay, let's. There we go, that's better. And put the rift inducer somewhere central. maybe that'll help. Level 2. Get yourself a 3090. Oh boy. A 3090 would cost about 5 times more than the rest of my PC combined. I was having this conversation with my sister, who's also had to fix her PC and upgrade it. We've both gone for quite high spec CPUs. I think my CPU is a year older than hers, but it's the same top of the line i7 from that particular year. Hers is just a year after mine. And we've both gone for same speed RAM. I believe she might have gone for a 1650 GPU. I need to ask. Yeah, the only thing I'd have used the ray tracing cards for, sorry, is not so much the ray tracing abilities themselves, but the what should we call it? The NVIDIA broadcast app. So that I could have a bit more AI on microphone. And the camera, I could do a lot more work with the camera just based on having an RTX card. Exactly, Eli. It's the economy, it's supply and demand.
You can't use the clock. Nothing you could want is worth risking the universe.
Oh, but there is. And I have you three to thank for it. Initiate Super Wavy Flashback Effect! Thanks to you and your dim-witted friend here, I found myself drifting through the cosmos. Have you ever spent time on an asteroid? It's surprisingly boring! Nothing for a villain to do but dwell on his failure. Then, one day, the fungoid saved us. But still, failure burned inside my circuitry. How could I have been defeated by the likes of you? Why had the universe been tipped in your favor? I embarked on a crusade to the inner recesses of what you call the soul. I studied fungoid meditation, attended anger management class, dabbled in yoga, attended more anger management class, until finally I went on a spirit walk on planet Quantos. It was here I finally found what I had been missing, the great clock! The clock under my control. I'll be able to wrong all the rights in the universe. Every villain who has ever stumbled will get a do-over. Every protagonist's triumph will be reversed. Until finally, a new present is created, in which the heroes always lose! Guards!
Hang on, cadets! That was 5 bolts wasted.
How do you like my asteroid Finger 5000? I had it installed in the event I ever needed a super ironic death scenario.
Nefarious, you're making a mistake.
Time will tell. Bon voyage, my old nemesis.
You're just a lonely man, Lance, boarding a lonely train on its way to Lonely Town.
So help me, it's true. All aboard for Lonely Town. Choo-choo, Janice. Choo-choo.
I've got a feeling I'm going to end this about now. It seems to have come to a natural conclusion. We're about an hour and a half in. So, yeah, thank you. I'm going to... pause the game, move over to my webcam, and just thank everyone who's come along, who's watched me. This is absolutely my favourite game of all time, and be able to play it through the power of cloud, no downloads. I don't even have a PlayStation console, and I'm playing a PlayStation game on my PC. It's absolutely brilliant, and just shows off what memories you can evoke through cloud gaming. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, which will be Friday as you're watching this, I'll be playing Rocket League on GeForce Now, and that's going to be multiplayer. I'm going to be getting in some matches, seeing just how well I can do. I hear there's a new season starting, and I hear there might be some F1 cars joining in May, so I'm going to try and get some practice in so I can play along with those. In the meantime, I've been Sammy in the Cloud. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.